that 95-yard drive together in the fourth quarter on Saturday night? I mean, just for your overall confidence, everything last year about being soft and all that other stuff you guys have heard for the last 10 months.
It was very important for us to do that, and the thing is, as a unit, we spoke up about it. We wanted to just run the ball. We saw coach run the ball. We can make it happen. We know they're a very good team. Their defense is very strong, and we just feel like that was the only option. That was best for us.
What did it mean for you guys that Coach Day listened to you and said, hey, I mean, it's not really his bread and butter to turn to the run, so for you to understand that he's listening to you guys,
I mean, just preparation throughout the week. We build that confidence within us that's what we're capable of doing, and we're just going to do it no matter what.
Was that during the game you guys said something to him on that drive?
I mean, not on the drive, but we just gave Coach like the green that we're ready for whatever. We've been practicing all week and we're just ready.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think it was CJ indicated you might have been sick last week.
Yeah, I was down with the little fever for the whole week, so the game was a little rough for me.
How so? You just sap your energy. What was it like?
Just very dehydrated, just exhausted, very fast. Put a lot of toll on me, but it's alright.
How did you manage to push through that?
I think it's more like it's more like a mental thing. Sometimes you just gotta overcome it. Like can I really give 3 hours, 4 hours in? Yeah, I believe I can do it for myself. Nobody can tell me I can. My mind just gotta stay positive and just go through it. Yeah, that's right.
You're blocking for Travion and Mayan. What's it like when you have two dynamic running backs like that who can really take the ball and make a play, either one of them? What's it like
It's a blessing, to honestly, man. Especially to build that trust and let your running back know, like, hey, I'm here. Whenever you're ready, just look this way, I'm here. And I love both of them. They run the ball very hard. They read guys perfect, and I just like what they do.
How did you embrace the environment of the game with it being a top 5 matchup, first game, a lot of guests there on the sidelines, packed Ohio Stadium? How did you embrace it? Because you already entered the starting lineup a little bit more regularly.
I embraced it pretty good. Not new to the atmosphere, so adjusting to it is pretty normal. Just trying to block out the noise and just focus on things that I have to do and I have to accomplish and execute.
You said you had a fever last week, huh?
Yeah.
Was it like a high one? Or?
It was 102.
It's pretty high.
Yeah.
102? When did you have this?
The night before the game.
Did you think you were going to fight?
Most definitely. I thought I was going to push through it.
What did you do to push the foot?
Just hydrate, the IV bag, and just hydration.
How did you feel during the game?
I felt very fatigued, but it was all right.
You came in for your 1 point. Is that because you were so fatigued?
Yeah, that was it.
Doing like IVs and all that stuff during the game or not?
Not during the game, no.
Halftime?
Yeah, nah, that's before the game.
Before,
yeah.
Did the comments from their defensive line last week about wanting to be the baddest in efforts out there, did that register with you guys at all? Was that talked about?
See, we block out the noise.
Yeah.
All of that is just like, if you're going to talk about it, you might as well just bring it. You can't talk about it, don't bring it. So we just block out the noise and just do what we got to do as a unit.
How much good emotion and excitement getting through the game being not feeling just the excitement and emotion?
It's just really about just staying positive to yourself, knowing that you have a job to do and you're not going to let your brothers down. And I felt like I had that extra go in me to, still do what I have to do to get that job done. So that's what I did.
Matt, are you getting any reps at center this week? I mean, in practice? I mean, we saw Luke leave with a boot the other night.
I have been taking a couple reps at center.
How confident do you feel there? Do you feel like you can just roll over and do that?
I feel confident. No matter where I go, left, right, guard, center, I feel confident wherever.
Have they give you any indication you might start there Saturday?
No indications yet.
Okay. Hey, Neil, like you were asked a while ago, I couldn't really hear some because you weren't talking to the microphone there when you were talking to those guys. But when you had to leave there in that 95-yard drive a couple of times, I mean, I think you only left once, right?
Yeah, once.
Yeah. But how much did you, because I think you ended up back in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
For the touchdown?
I think so.
Yeah. because Enoch was in there, y'all had extra.
Yeah.
How much did you want to be in on that group that shoved that drive into the end zone? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really wanted to be in there, and I try to fight through as much as I can. And he's going tempo.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta catch my breath. But, it's hard for me to actually breathe or whatever. But I feel better now. But just for Knox to step up like that and just to execute what he had to do is really good.
What does that mean for the group to see him ready for prime time, so to speak?
It means a lot. I mean, Knox is a great player. Even in practice, whenever he's called up to whatever play it is, he's always going. And there's no doubt in my mind that if I needed somebody to step in for me, he want to step up at the highest point.
Is it nice knowing your role this year, knowing that you are going to be that starter rather than wondering how many snaps you might get as a sixth man?
It's pretty good, honestly. To be able to have a role and a responsibility, it just means a lot to me and my unit.
Is it easier to play your best when you know exactly what your role is?
Yes, it definitely is easy. Just knowing what I actually have to focus on, and I also go beyond that. Just watching extra films at center or whatever position it is, whoever my opponent is, next beside me or across from me. Just go above and beyond.
I don't know if you're able to, during the game, really assess how Donovan was doing, but watching it back on film, your impressions of him for a first start and what he accomplished.
I honestly feel like Donovan did a great job. Holding his own, building that confidence within us, and we just all worked as a unit, stay positive, and just whatever we focus in practice is executing the game.
Is there anything about Arkansas State, especially their front, that is concerning when playing what y'all are kind of up against on Saturday?
They're a pretty good team. They show their defense very sound. They hit the gaps hard. They fly around, and that's one thing that we have to do on practice. We can't take nobody for granted. That's what we're not going to do.
Donovan
Matt,
Jackson
how
in
big
the
of
middle
a
right here.
confidence builder was it for you
Last
guys
question
as
right
a
here.
group, to know that Coach Day is saying, all right, you guys, you're going to get the job done on this last drive. You're going to make it happen.
I mean, it was a big confidence for him to build that trust against us, and we've been showing it all week. So I'm glad that he was able to give us a head nod, like you guys could do it. And there was no doubt in our mind that we weren't able to do it.
I mean, it's one thing to get out there and obviously protect CJ when he's throwing the football, but to know that now you got to grind it out, you got to really hit up front. That's got to be pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. That's what we was asking for. Everybody's ready. We was just, as a unit, wanted to pound the ball and let's run.
Matt,
in a situation where you have to go in at center, how confident do you feel that Enoch will step in?
I'm very confident. Knox is a very great player. He does everything on the field, practice, and there's no doubt in my mind he can't do it in the game. So if he's called up to, I know he'll do a very great job.
Matt,
Last question.
Coach Day talked a lot yesterday about the competitive stamina that he wants you guys to have. Is it hard at all to maintain that same level of intensity this week when there was so much build-up to the opener?
I don't say that. I think it's just all about the mental part. It's just how you think about it. Usually they say, like, if you overthink, you just settle for less. But you just gotta stay positive. Have that positive mentality. It's like, all right, we got this, or it's the second down, but we don't push through it. You just gotta talk to yourself and just know that you got it. That's all.
Thank you, Matt.